I am producing a holistic health and healing retreat in November. It's going to be from the 18th to the 30th. And it's going to be a retreat that is totally holistic, eclectic, and multifaceted. There will be so many different things that we're going to be doing here. And I know I'm going to forget half of them, so I'll only say half of them. So, for one, we're going to be going to 3 regions. We're going to be going into Accra. We're going to be going into Volta. We're going to be going to Cape Coast. And then we'll circle around. Actually, before we go into Volta, we'll circle around Accra again, so that we can really look at the important historical areas to see, and then we will head into Volta. And into Volta, we will have a number of things going on.
Activities.
We will have presenters speaking about a number of different things. Dr. Baini, who is right here in Ghana, who has the gut care clinic. He's going to be talking about gut care, and he will also be giving consultations. We have Dr. Pollock, who is a professor here in Ghana, and he's going to be talking about vaccinations. We have Miss T. Luna. She is actually another holistic practitioner, and she will be doing presentation on aromatherapy, plus doing workshops on aromatherapy. And I mentioned a consultation by Dr. Baini. Dr. Pollock will also be giving consultations. I myself, I'm going to be teaching and training, offering certifications to people for Reiki. It'll be level 1 and 2, so when the Reiki is completed and you receive your certification, you will then be able to hang your shingles out and have your holistic Reiki practice whenever you feel comfortable and ready to get started. I will also be teaching a very important workshop or training or class. It's called FAFA, First Aid for Asthma Attacks. FAFA is an emergency action plan that teaches you what to do when someone is having an asthma attack, even if they don't have an inhaler. And it's like the CPR for asthma attacks, because you think about it right now. If you were to have an asthma attack and the audience was there, would anybody know what to do?
No, it's not possible if you don't have the experience.
Exactly. And so with FAFA, as I said, it's an emergency action plan, and it will teach you what to do. Those that are as young as 7 years old will be able to learn FAFA. And so I'm excited about teaching that, because I'm going to teach everyone that is here that day FAFA.
All right. Wow, that is very spiritual.
And heal is myself. Yeah. Yeah.
That is very deep. Very, very deep. Well, mommy, one would say that you're having a retreat. Is it a one-time thing or something that is going to be every now and then?
Oh, I am planning to have this retreat every year. And once it becomes so big that it's just too many people to fit into that one retreat, it'll be 2 retreats a year. So the next retreat will be in 2025. We're going to start preparing for it around March so that it'll be ready in November of 2025.
Okay.
Yeah, and people can start in March, April, May. People can start sending in their monies so that it's not a pressure to have everything by November. They just take their time so that by September, they've already paid for the retreat.
Where can they go to in order to register?
Oh, and I wanted to say also, when I initially started the retreat, for this retreat, it was initially geared for people outside of Ghana. But having been here now 2.5 years, and I have all my buddies and I'm meeting so many people every day because I go to Pilates class, I said, now why am I not offering this to Ghanaians?
As well.
Because there is so much for Ghanaians to see that they never even knew that existed, and so many things for them to learn.
Exactly.
So now I offer the same retreat simultaneously at the same time. Everybody's together for Ghanaians as well as those outside of Ghana. And the only difference is that if you live in Ghana, or if you are Ghanaian, or even if you're visiting for an extended time in Ghana, like you'll be here during the retreat kind of thing, then those people get a tremendous, tremendous discount when they register for the retreat.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're Ghanaian, better take advantage.
Exactly.
Better take advantage.
Exactly.
And if you're planning a trip, then you know it would pay for you to plan your trip before the retreat. Maybe a couple of weeks before the retreat, you plan your trip so that you're here and you can take advantage of the tremendous discount. Also, having your classes that you would have to pay twice that much just for the class alone. And now you come here, it's included in your package. So you better be thinking about coming to the retreat, and you got to go to the website so you can see all of the activities and all of the ideas that's involved in going on the retreat.
Very good, mommy. What is the link to the website or the address?
The website is www.vitalityrestored.com. vitalityrestored.com. Your vitality becomes restored when you come to the retreat.
Very good. You heard her. www.vitalityrestored.com. Visit that place, register, and become part of the retreat. It's taking place from 21st of November up to 28th. The train moves. Don't delay. As mommy said, you better be preparing to actually be part of it.
There's one other thing that I'm going to say.
Okay.
When you go to the website, it's, well, and on all the flyers, it says November 18th to November 30th. Now, the 18th is because that allows for people to come from out of town, international, to have a couple of days to regroup. And so the actual moving out, starting the retreat, is on the 21st. So that would mean that all Ghanaians have to be there the evening of the 20th, so that the 21st, they're ready to get on the bus.
Okay.
And instead of, it ends on the 28th. It actually ends on the 28th. So it is 8 days. 8 days. And on the 28th, when we get back, Ghanaians who wish to just hang out and relax because they've been rushing, and then I gotta rush and get a cab to go home. They don't have to do that.
Yeah.
They can spend the night at the B&B and get up and go home in the morning.
Okay.
And those that have come from out of town do not have to go home the next day, the 29th. They can spend the day relaxing, going to the beach, maybe going back shopping, whatever they want to do for that day, and they go home on the 30th. So it's a very leisurely caring about the people coming.
Exactly.
So nobody is pressured and rushed. And it's going to be great.
That is, I really like the idea that you'll be visiting other places as well as the health training or health healing modalities that are involved. It's like two therapy in one. One focusing on health, one also focusing on rejuvenating your spirit by visiting other places like tourist sites and other stuff. So all these things in one package, I think is very good. So without much to say, please give your last words to your people, your last but not the final, to the people out there, so that they will actually follow up.
Well, I want to thank every one of you for watching this show. I'm very happy, and I'm happy to have been on this show, and I want you to seriously take into consideration your health so that you can be like me.
That's
Taking your Pilates 3 times a week, walking to the Tagbo Falls.
That was Jenny. You did all the work for everybody.
Listen, I have walked to the Tagbo Falls for you. I walked there and back. You'll be able to see it on the video, so you don't have to do that, because I did that for you. Yeah, that was quite a walk. But in order to do a walk like that, you really have to have your vitality. So again, you have to begin to watch how you eat. Watch the kinds of food you're eating. And watch the things that you tell yourself. What you tell yourself is very important to how healthy you stay. You can tell yourself, well, you know, I'm getting old now and I can't get around the way I used to. Or you can say, wow, I'm going to be 80 years old. I can't wait to be 80. That's going to be so exciting because I don't know what I'm going to be doing when I'm 80.
Exactly.
I already planned this when I'm 75. I'm doing this now at 77. So now when I'm 80, I expect I'll be doing that. And so you're always planning, you're always anticipating, and you're always thinking forward. And you don't have time to talk about well, I can't get around much No, no. And if you are talking like that and you get to be an elder and you become elderly, you have no one to blame but yourself. So get yourself together, come to this retreat so you can learn some things, and you go back and you incorporate it into your lifestyle so that you yourself will be hosting your own retreat.
Exactly.
Teaching people how to live a healthy lifestyle. And thank you.
Most definitely. When we say thank you to you, you heard that wherever you find yourself, always make sure that vitality is very important. And as you said, always plan ahead so that you can live to be elder, not elderly. Yes, don't confine yourself at one place. Yes, I. So you can always subscribe and also like, comment on the page anytime, anywhere. Please don't forget to do that. It's very important for the growth of the platform. We are always glad to always promote unity in good health and as well as what the progress of humanity. Let's make it happen. Don't forget, be the change you really want to see. All right, I'm your man, the king. You can always contact us through our website, which is kahapakonentertainment.com. Or you can call us on +233 2456 5319. Yes, I'll give shout out to my man, who is the cameraman and the producer of the show. One man, Achedie Brapeni Ponzi. All right, we'll catch you up later. See you at the other side.